Hey there YouTube, this is Park from Team Shockwave and welcome to the final match of this tag team tournament. Today we have Team Adversary going against Team Eradication. You must have seen the other earlier videos I had posted up this week. These guys did very well in their matches when I recorded them, so let's see how they do in this final match. So as a recap, Team Adversary is consists of Will and Lorenzo. Will is playing Fire Fist and Lorenzo is playing Battling Boxers. And Team Eradication has Naeem, who is playing Dark World, and Tucker playing Constellars. So we're seeing that Tucker is starting off with playing Exceed Summon to Constellar, I think Primate. It's the Constellar monster that allow him to gain 1000 attack for any of his Constellar monster when being attacked or attacked for the rest of the turn. And then he set down 2 back rows, and now Lorenzo is activating Power Duality and picked up the one of the trap cards. He I forgot the name of it. It has to do something with Lee Yoke, the Battling Boxer Exceed monster, but since he already played Power Duality, he cannot special summon this turn, so his teammate Will actually did a good job reminding him, keep this game honest. So Lorenzo's gonna end his turn by setting 4 back rows, so it seemed like Team Adversary is gonna have a pretty good defense on this one. But now Naeem's gonna set all his cards face down and play Drag Down to the Grave. I believe Lorenzo's just sent a Battling Boxer to the grave, and now Naeem is also playing Upstart Goblin. Again, like I mentioned before, Upstart Goblin seems like it's a very popular card this format and last format as well. I'm seeing more and more people are using it just because it seems like it's there as just a filler to thin out the deck faster. Ever since trap cards like stable trap cards just like trap hole compulsories, and even spell cards like Monster Reborn, Heavy Storms are like either limited or banned. So it seems like there's not really much slots to fill in that place. So I guess I can see why people are playing Upstart. So Will seems like he's had really not much to do, and instead of just summon his bear, but I guess it was destroy when upon summon. I didn't catch that while I was ranting. So it's Naeem's turn, and he's gonna summon a snow, but he's gonna get Book of Moon, I believe. Yeah. So interesting fact about Team Eradication. They were actually a last-minute team here. It's Naeem wanted to participate in the tag team tournament, but had a very hard time finding a partner. So he asked anybody was willing to be part of the tournament, and Tucker agreed, and it seems like they had like a last-minute deck editing before the tournament starts, and it's just amazed that two people who like don't really talk to each other that much could able to perform so very well under a last-minute decision to just enter the tournament. So it's nice to see that. So Will here just summon his dragon and then activate the Tenki. This is allowed dragon to search for the fire formation trap card to set it down, and he's gonna attack that Naeem's Dark World Snow. I wonder if he has any response to this, because but nope, yeah, I guess not, and he's gonna choose to get a destroy. So Tucker is gonna play Tenki, and his only target in that deck is Constellar Cows, but at this throughout this whole tournament, I don't think he like tech like Fire Fist Bear or anything like that. Again, I like to mention that this match is very interesting just because we have one team are very well known playing well together, as well as another team that are not really familiar with each other's technique, strategy, or anything outside of that. So Tucker's gonna summon his Constellar cows, and no, actually I was wrong. He just summoned his Polex to allow the additional normal summon of cows. So I believe it's gonna go for maybe rank 5 summon if Lorenzo doesn't have any response to that. Or Will. I forgot that this Will does have another back row besides the face down Tinky formation trap card. So let's see what Tucker is gonna do from here. So he is gonna increase the level by 1 each to exceed summon for Pleiades. So he's gonna attack the Battle Boxer with Primate, and I believe he's not choosing to use the effect of the Primate. And now he has to force to attack the what was it? The Fire Fist Dragon here with the Pleiades. So he's gonna do that, and he's gonna activate Primate's effect, increasing his attack by was it 35, I believe. So yep, he's gonna use the effect. So Will's gonna activate that trap card, increase his attack by 29 up to 2900, and I believe he's gonna activate another back row. Yep, he's gonna activate Lance to decrease the Pleiades attack to 2700 during the damage step, which means that Tucker cannot activate Pleiades' effect to bounce any of the cards on the field. So that's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I don't know why he didn't activate the Pleiades' effect before even attacking, just because he know that one of his set back cards is the face down Tinky, and that might cause a problem. So let's see. Lorenzo play the I believe this the new spell cards for Battling Boxer. It's called the Spirit of the Battling Boxer. It allows him to mill the top card from his deck and then special summon a Battling Boxer from his grave. And he's gonna go for that XC summon to Battle Boxer Lead Yoke. And see what he's had for here. Alright, so upon the summon, he's gonna compose it back to Lorenzo's extra deck, which make that trap card that Lorenzo picked up from Paul Duality kind of dead as of now. I wish I know the name of that trap card he had in. Alright, so looking up the trap card that Lorenzo had face down, it's called Exceed Block. It's a counter trap card, and its effect is that when your opponents activate a monster's effect, detach one material off of your monsters, and if you do, negate and destroy that monster. So it's a pretty interesting side deck he did, you know, and it's very well combo with Lead Yoke. So we have Will's drawing into the Fire Formation card. That's so we have here Will activating his Fire Formation Gyoku I believe that's what how you pronounce it. And he's gonna target one of Naeem's back row. So it's and he cannot respond to the targeting of it. So now he's gonna summon his Wolfberg, and looks like Tucker might have respond to it. And does he? I guess he's gonna listen to Naeem's advice and just leave it face down for now, for like a bigger play, perhaps. A little more disgusting between the team eradication here, and he's gonna allow the Will to exceed someone to fire King, but apparently the solemn warning is the was the face down Tucker had this whole time, so they're gonna go down by 2,000. So both teams is not far apart in life point wise, but I do like to remind you guys that when it comes to tag team, there's no best 2 out of 3. It's just one game and will determine it all. So Tucker was able to draw into a Sombre, and now he's going to use the effect to remove one Constellar's in the grave to add Chaos into his hand and summon that Chaos to the field. So it seems like Team Eradication has pretty good advantage so far, and I believe Tucker just exceeds summon to another Pleiades this time. So there's not really much to fear at this point right now, since the only back row, face down back row on the team adversary's side is just that face down Exceed block, and which is a dead card unless they can get an actual Exceed monster to the field. So he decided to get his Pleiades to increase his attack by 1,000. So, and Team Average is gonna take a pretty good chunk as of now. And now main phase 2, he's decided to what was it? Exceed summon to M7 over his primate, but it seems like the effect is well, that play is now seems pointless, since Lorenzo just top decked at Dark Hole, but in response of it, looked like Tucker has a response and decided to, well, Naeem is suggesting to return the M7 back to his extra decks. It was me, I would just maybe just return one of the well, Tenki back to the his hand, so he can set up for a bigger play next turn depending on what he's draw. And look, Lorenzo just summoned the Rose of the Rose Warrior. I forgot the full name of it, but it's level 4 1600 warrior monster, and it's a fire as well. So it's also a tuner too. So it's something that you don't see very often anymore since the beginning of the Synchro era. So Naeem decided to destroy the Gyoku for him to play 2 Reckless Greed here, and it's like, so I'm pretty sure Naeem looks like he might have a bigger play on the works here, since he just drew 5 cards this turn right here, including his just normal draw. Looking from his hand, I don't see any spell cards, so it's safe to assume that he doesn't have the Gate of the Dark World here. So yeah, I think he just drew like he has a handful of monsters here. Alright, we see Naeem keep on constantly shuffling his well, looking through his hand and just put it back down, looking at his hand and just put it back down. It's I don't know what can he do at this point. I don't think he has a Grapha in his grave to make a big play over uh, the Rose Warrior here. So he's looking at the options, and I believe he just someone just loaned him a cell phone just so he can calculate the calculation of attack. I believe he's planning on, but all right, so he's still currently thinking of a move here. So I like to point out that the winner of this match, first place team, will get a box of boosters of their choice. So I'm pretty sure it will be the Shadow Spectre, and second place will get the World Qualifier playmat of the one that has Star Eater on it. So it's a very interesting prize. Thanks Alan Fong, the head judge of Pandemonium, to providing these nice prize support. And Naeem is still currently thinking it's and while he's thinking up something to push the game further in Team Eradication favor. Looks like Lorenzo is looking over his opponent's hand or his hands to see what the options here from coming back from all this. All right, so Naeem just normal summon Snow, and he does have the Grapha, so he's gonna special summon Grapha from the grave, and I think that's. Without gate, I think that's the best move he can do as of now. So, yep, so he's gonna attack. So I guess Naeem had too many cards in his hand before he ends his turn. So we have Will normal summon another Firefish Dragon. I don't think Naeem have any response to it, so. And I believe Will might use Dragon Effect to ditch his 2 formation on the field to special summon a Firefist monster from the grave. And yep, he did. And now Naeem's gonna activate his skill drain. And at this point right now, it doesn't really look good for Team Adversary in light points wide and field presence as well. It seems I don't think Lorenzo have any cards in his hand at this point, and Will only has a handful of monsters, so it doesn't look good when skill drain is on the field. So luckily they can come back from this. So I believe it's Tucker's turn, and he just drew something. I can't make out. Cows and another Constellar monster, I believe. The one discusses Naeem to see what the best choice to make in that situation, especially since skill drain is on the field. So it looks like he decided just to summon the cows and attack over the Firefish Dragon, and alright, so I guess Lorenzo just set a card and just end his turn. Alright, so it's Naeem's turn, and he can't draw because of the effect of the Rush Recklessly. So he's gonna just summon another Dark World monster and attack directly with both Grapha, and I forgot the name of the other Dark One monster he has on the field. So it's now Tucker's turn, and let's see what we can do from this. So Tucker decided to attack the face down, but instead get a face full of Mirror Force, so getting rid of all the monsters on Team Eradication side of the field. Let's see what he can do from this point, and I guess he's gonna set down the face down monster and end his turn. Lorenzo just drew and just set down another back row, so let's see what can what can Naeem can do from this, and he's gonna summon Snow and bounce for Grapha. And now now it's Will's turn, and then at the start of that he played MST to get rid of the skill drain, and this is where I think Team Adversary can come back from this. I've seen this whole spirit plays so much from Will. Snow summon the fire for the spirits, special summon the monster, and then synchro summon for Prince. It would be the best situation on this. Use the Prince effect to special summon another monster on the field, and I believe it's going to be Rooster. Yep. Oh, I guess we'll decide not go for. Wait, what's going on? So I think Will is decided not to go for synchro summoning to Prince. Instead, he's gonna go to Exceed summon for the Lion Emperor. I guess Will want to make a bigger play next turn. So what he did here is that he used Lion's Emperor's effect to get Spirit back to his hand. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna make a bigger play on his next turn, and I'm pretty sure he's very confident of Lorenzo's back row. Well, the one remaining back row he has that we don't know about. Like I mentioned before, Lorenzo still have that back row of Exceed block that is pretty much a dead card. Actually, it's not a dead card anymore since there is an Exceed monster on their side of the field that he can use it on. It's not the ideal Exceed monster they are planning to use it, but I guess it's better than nothing. So Naeem can finally draw here. So he decided to play Upstart Goblin, giving the team adversary 1,000 life points. At this point right now, I'm pretty sure any amount of life points given to them is well appreciated.
I didn't run into any of mine. I drew into one. And that's it. It's good. I'm running into the same card twice. For some reason. I think that was full size, yeah. When I shuffled, I was like,
Nice save from there from Tucker. If he really did allow that gorilla to destroy his monster, it wouldn't. The match would have just switched side from that point. But Tucker is very happy to top deck a Sombre, so he's gonna remove a Constellar to get Chaos back to his hand, and I believe he's gonna do another rank 5 summon. Oh, and he. Oh, so he just flip summon. I forgot the name of the Constellar monster, but it's like a level 3. It's like the only level 3 Constellar monster that Constellar players actually use. It's like the Stridos of the deck. But he's gonna use the Callous effect to make it a level 4, and then exceed summoning with it to for Omega. But what we see here is that Lorenzo just played the Trap Tricks Trap Hole card. Now we see that Lorenzo just top deck a Blaster, and he's gonna remove 2 of his monsters to special summon and attack over the Sombre here. So it's a pretty big loss as of now. It's Team Adversaries look like they're coming back from this, since I don't see Gates of the Dark World in Naeem's hands, and so he can't not attack over that Blaster. He's decided to put down a face down monster, and he's gonna end his turn. That's a very devastating loss right there. Not only that he just mind control at the best time, but getting rid of the Grapha and now attacking directly with the bear, allowing him to search for Tenki, and then continuing on with his search for a bigger play.
You only play one game. No, you can't do anything. He can't touch me. All that he can do with your monsters is succeed. Succeed, tribute, or signal. That's it. That would be broken. You'd be like, alright, I'm switching attacks. I got Coke saying they gave her. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? It's been that the whole time. They did this. I made it, right? No, I made it and I lived at home, right? And I was like 3, 4 followers. I know one person. Okay. He lives with 2 of these people. He goes, one of them looks like a porn bot. And I looked at it and it was like, oh, there's 22 people. No one's following them. It was like, to me. So I put up 2. I was like, hey, got my first porn bot follower. Official Twitter account. Hashtag You better finish, my nigga. I gave you great ovation. No, it's because you pulled back too hard. I should have not sent it, bro. I ended up pulling a friggin' the one time a perfect card wasn't needed was when it was in my hand. No, that Dudley chick, the level 1. No, Johnny lost some time on it. Because I had these two. Two finals going on.
Did you already take the 24 out? And take 14. Just rotate.
And I still have. Is that why?
So, out of nowhere, Team Adversary just came back from the brink of being eliminated to winning this whole tournament. It's very rare to see something like this in a one-on-one match, let alone a tag team match. Overall, this was a great final match. If you guys like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is Parker from Team Shockwave, signing out.